Imagine you're in a party, there's tons of people, everyone is chatting, there's so much going on here. And, you walk over to this door. It looks like quite a weird, dark, ominous door. You open it and you walk inside. You close it and it's dark and there's no one there. It's just you and it's cold and it's damp and you don't want to be there. And you just start saying, you start complaining, why is no one here? Why is there no one to speak to here? Why am I alone in this room? What? There's no one in this dark, ominous room. What's going on? And you start saying that you're lonely. It sucks, right? This sucks. I'm lonely. No one is here. And in the other room, there's an entire party, and you just walked into the empty room for no reason. And you can always walk out; it's not locked or anything. And you just decided not to for some reason, like an idiot. That's something my friend told me. He sent me a message talking about this, and he gave this analogy, and I thought, wow. I mean, that is true. There's an entire party outside. So many people you can meet are just outside your house, and you just never speak to any of them. And it makes sense, actually. Like, I really thought about that. Is that true? Is that true? Can you really just talk to anyone you want outside and have fun? Because even though I'm confident, wouldn't it be more boring to speak to people you don't know? And I thought about it and I realized, wait, this is completely true. It's completely true that you can speak to anyone you want outside and you can have a ton of fun. So the fact that people are lonely and the fact that people have nothing to do and, I'm so bored, it doesn't make any sense, because you can literally do anything, like completely for free. If you don't have any public transport, and that changes things a little bit. But in a lot of countries in the West, there's free public transport. And with that, you can literally travel cities for free, not spending a dime, and you can have fun and speak to so many different people. And you just never do. Like tomorrow or even today, you could literally decide, okay, I'm going out and I'm going to take the bus to the capital. And you go over to the capital and you literally just do whatever you want there. You start speaking to people. You go to a random store that looks interesting and you start talking to the shopkeeper. And then he's kind of saying, okay, yeah, you're going to buy anything? And you're like, okay, sure. And you start bargaining with him. Can I get it cheaper? How cheap can I get it? That's a challenge. That would be fun in itself. But then you could do other things. You meet some guy on the bus on your way there. And apparently he's also just going there for fun. So you start talking to him and he's like, I don't actually know what I'm going to do. Do you want to hang out with me? And you guys go on a mini adventure together. You didn't even know this guy. And that's just your new friend for that day. Now that's rare. That doesn't happen as often, like just meeting someone and going on an entire adventure with them, but it certainly can, especially in like more holiday places where tourists visit a lot. So that's definitely possible. The point is, there are so many things to do outside. Even if you don't have anyone to hang out with right now, you can easily go outside and do something fun. But you don't. And the reason why you don't, I'm not even blaming you for this. The reason why you don't is because you don't have the confidence. You don't have the confidence to do something like that. And because of that, you don't. So the only limit is your mind, basically, which is fixable, which is great. But the point is, you need to accept that you aren't confident, because if you don't, you'll never try and improve it. So you need to accept that you do want this. You do want to have tons of fun adventures and meet different people and have an incredible, interesting, adventurous life. But you can't because you aren't confident. If you accept that, then great. Now you can fix it. The first step to fixing a problem is accepting it's a problem. And honestly, outside of anything I can tell you, the biggest thing you can do to get better at speaking to more people is literally just speak to more people. It's so simple, it's so contradictory. But if you can't speak to people, just speak to people. And just do it to the level that you can. So if you can't start a conversation with people, just say hello to people. If you can't say hello to people, just try make eye contact with people. Just do the next thing you can do. Right? If you can't walk, then crawl. If you can't crawl, then squirm. Just do the next possible thing. Don't do nothing. That's the worst thing you can do. That's the biggest advice I could give to you. But if you want a more structured way to do it and you want personal guidance, you can check out the top link in the description, where I will personally teach you how to socialize. It's kind of like a program with other people who are also trying to socialize. I'll see you in there. Bye-bye.